Hey there, YouTube. The title of this video is Problems Are Just Potential Profits. And I wanted to do this video because, I've been hearing a lot of people that, they talk about the news or things that are going wrong economically or with the country or with education. And they get really down about it. They see all these issues around them, and they get beat up because it's, to them, they're like, well, how can these ever be fixed? What can I even do? And there's no hope in this. And I don't really get like that, and I'll sort of explain why. And it sort of goes off as the title of the video states. I see problems as just potential profits. It pretty much is, once I solve a major problem and share that solution with other people, it's like whether this certain product or a certain service fixes your problem, they're going to be very happy. And that's when people are very happy with your services and products, you make quite a bit of profit. So let me just give you an example of, how I go about this. And if any of you are in college, recently been in college, and bought textbooks, you'll know the problem I'm about to talk about. First, the issue is students have to have textbooks. It's like, to do well in their courses, they're going to have to get that book. And at the bookstore, those textbooks are very expensive. And the obvious solution for some people would be to go on Amazon and eBay and buy them, and that's the solution for some people. But there's also, a few other problems that prevent people from doing that. First year students might not be prepared or really, thinking ahead, and not buy their books in time to get to them. Or they just might not be comfortable with, or any student just might not be comfortable with buying online and, dealing with a stranger. So this is how sort of I saw that problem, and I'm like, that's an issue for a lot of people. It's like, how can I be the one that fixes that? And just to give an example, this textbook right here, it's a first year, it's a Gen Chem book for first year students at the college. And on Amazon, it sells for around, with shipping, around $4. At the bookstore, it sells for around 60 to 80, and he doesn't switch up his editions, the teacher for this class, every year. So I had done some research, and I'd figured out, okay, I can buy this, a couple weeks in advance of the first semester and hold on to it, buy a couple of them. And so I shell out $5, get a hold of per one book, and I can turn it around and sell it to a student for $20, and they just got a $40 to $60 savings. And they're super happy with that. And also, the bookstore has a old sort of buyback system. Well, they will buy books at 20 to 30% of their cost of what they sell them at, and that's, if I had another one, that's another $10 profit for me. So that's just a very simple way that I saw a problem. I'm like, let's try to fix this. And so when people talk about expensive textbooks or something like that, I'm just thinking in my head, how can I do this better? How can I, provide more of a service for more people? And how can I, turn this around so it's profitable for me and it makes a bunch of people happy? And that's just the way I think people need to start looking at problems, is just potential profits and solutions. And if they can be the one that brings those profits and solutions to other people, then they're going to be really well off. Well, that's just all I have to say for now. If you have anything you would like to add below, as any problems that are a real hardship monetarily to people, just post it below, and we'll get a discussion on how to potentially profit from it below. All right, that's all for now. I'm out.